Welcome, Aquarius, Pisces, Cusp to your Astrodice reading for December. I hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button, guys, and subscribe. Okay, I changed the table all around, getting ready for Christmas. Get that energy out of here from last month. What an outrageous energy. We definitely don't want to continue with that energy. Guys, this would be a great time also for you to get rid of things, release things, change things around so you can get rid of that energy as well. So we can start this new month as we have that beautiful new moon coming out on the 1st, right? Okay, so, and for those of you who did not watch the Mercury retrograde reading, you might want to, because it's going to kind of, no matter what, it's still going to be around for December, but at least it won't be like November. Scorpio is what I wanted to say, like that Scorpion energy. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Best messages coming out. Okay. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So this is going to be the month of magic, mystery, and new beginnings, right? This is where we can let the miracles happen if we use this Mercury retrograde wisely. Okay, let's see what's going on. Getting straight in here with this Neptunian energy. Ooh, like that. Going straight into the 4th house with some Leo energy coming out. Okay, so we have this Neptune coming through. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusions. Great time to, manifest. I mean, that right there, that in itself right there, Neptunian energy, great for manifesting right off the bat. With Leo energy coming through. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. And going straight into that 4th house. Your home and roots of your being. Okay, guys. So let's get in here and see what's going on. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month. Ending off this year. Let's just get this year out, right? Have a beautiful Christmas and make those miracles come through. Okay. Going straight to the beginning of the month. Tell us what is going on. Focus. There's going to be a lot of focus on your work, right? I mean, this is the home and the roots of its being, so you could be focusing a lot on the home itself. You could be focusing a lot on your family, or maybe it is that you feel, well, for some of you, I really do feel that maybe you're focusing more on work than your home. And maybe it's also because I'm trying to focus on all this money and I'm trying to bust my buns over here for this house. Why do I feel like somebody's not getting it? For somebody, I'm really picking up, you're working maybe overtime, really, maybe you're more focused on the money than on the house, the family. But it's all for the good of the house, of the family. And maybe somebody doesn't get that. The Magician, I told you, time of magic, trying to take that action to make that satisfaction for the money, for the home, for the family, for my dog, for my kids, to buy that house, to pay those bills. Make sure we keep that roof over our heads, right? Okay, let's see. So it looks like there is a lot of focus. It could even be focused on keeping this, homestead going. Guys, use your own discernment. You know what it is. But definitely there is a lot of whatever it is you're doing. It's for the domestic love of the home and the attainment and the stability. So really focused on making magic happen within the 4th house. So yeah, it seems like it's a slow process. but it's all within the perfect timing. But it looks like you're trying to balance out a situation as much as you can. But it does feel like you might be overworking in that situation, just to keep the, you know, the family together, keep the, like I said, the house, the bills going, stuff of this nature. But you do have this Sun to the Magician. You got to be kidding. So no matter what it is, you do feel like, you know what, this is where the blessings are definitely coming through. That just doesn't mean that just because the blessings is there that you guys are going to absolutely feel it in the very beginning. It's saying this is where I'm making the blessings happen. This is where it's all tying itself together. Whether it's happening now and you're going to feel it now, or you're going to feel it later. For now, what I'm really feeling is you're making the action happen for the blessings, for the Ten of Pentacles. You're putting it all together now, okay? Because you have this desire, you have this yearning, you have this fantasy of what it is you truly want. You want the kids to have a good Christmas. I have to work hard. I have to be able to make sure we have that tree, have those gifts, have this, have a dinner, pay the bills, still have a roof over our head, something of this nature, really pushing everything together right now, and really feeling like you are very focused. But I do feel like for some reason, somebody around you may not be seeing it your way. If you know that's not your story, throw it away. But I really am seeing that some of them think that, they're not they're not seeing eye to eye on where are these blessings, where you're pushing these blessings to. And it could also be because you're kind of keeping it to yourself in some ways. Um, it's something from the past. I mean, you've been pushing for this for a long time. It's definitely a dream that you're having with the Six of Cups. It's definitely this nostalgic feeling of, if I do this and I take action here, I can have this, right? So really bringing in that dream, really bringing in that fantasy into reality. Really having this 5D understanding that you want in the 3D reality. Okay. And that's what you're pushing for. I just feel like for some of you, they don't get it. I'm just going to say it, right? You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, a Leo, a Sagittarius who doesn't get it, right? It doesn't have to be any of those signs, but I'm just saying, let's kind of look at the overall message here for the beginning of the month is shedding, reducing losses, elimination, completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set your goals. That is exactly what you're doing. And you probably feel through this Mercury retrograde season as well that it is time to clear the old, to bring in the new. So it does feel like this is exactly what you're doing. It's like, I need these new investments. I need all of this. And I'm pushing everything together, right? Really getting in that one direction of where it is I need to be. Okay, so you might even be making new investments. You might even taking on a second job, right? Or working extra, right? Extra hours, new job, taking on a second job, working under the table somewhere for someone else. Maybe you're roofing on the side, just to make this little extras. But it's all about following this dream of where it is I really need to be, not wanting to stay in this old way. And really watching. And it just feels like inside you're kind of watching it in your mind, kind of all unfold as you're really keeping this strength together. And it's kind of crazy because even if Mercury retrograde kind of throws shit at you, guys, just remember, just keep going strong where you are. Make those dreams come true. Emotions are high, intelligence is low, which means we can manifest very fast. So we definitely don't want to manifest the negatives, especially during such a beautiful, magical season. So going straight into the mid-month, yeah, see, somebody's already trying to give you heartache and a hard time. It could definitely be a Cancer. Some of you might be definitely dealing with a Cancer. I have two really strong Cancer cards, but this is also a Piscean card as well. But for some reason, I want to kind of see, even though the King of Cups it's a water sign, but I'm just getting a lot of, I don't know why, but I am just getting. The Six of Cups is a Cancerian card. The Moon is a Cancerian card, but you also have the King of Cups, which is a Piscean card. It's your own card, but I do feel like you could be definitely dealing with a Cancer. Just saying. Somebody wants to throw some shit at you. and cause you a hard time. And you could feel like this is the end, but it's not really the end, my friend. I mean, yeah, I've been sorted, but it can't get any worse than this, right? I mean, a Ten of Swords, but it's like you're still pushing for the fruits of your labor and the comforts. Somebody has this, you're going to feel this defeat. You're going to feel in the mid-month, and this is the end of Mercury retrograde between the 15th and the 16th. You're going to feel like you were defeated, but yet it's kind of crazy because as you're feeling defeated, you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor start coming in. Now that's crazy. That's crazy. So it's kind of like, woe is me. This is the end, my friend, right? And then you're going to start seeing rewards coming in, which is going to therefore turn you from the Ten of Swords straight back into the King of Cups, because now you're going to say, oh, but I feel fine. I'm taking back the control. It's kind of crazy because it could be like, let's say that this is just what I have, okay? If it's not your story, go ahead, throw it away. But this is the idea. It's kind of like I took on this second job to get what it is I need, right? So that I can have this. Then I lost my second job, but yet I gained the fruits of the rewards of what it is I need. I got all the money that I need from the situation. So I'm going to think about that for a second, and it's going to put me back to be emotionally stable. Why? Because it's pretty much saying, at least, I got what it is I needed out of the situation. Okay, so I don't get to do that anymore. Right? So you're still definitely going to feel like there's some kind of failure, some kind of collapse. But you're going to feel the financial stability within the fourth house. Yeah, which is going to put you back on your throne in an emotional way. Yeah, because there's some kind of delay. So it could be that you might be laid off on that second job or pushed back. Something's pushing back on you that's going to make you very upset in the fourth house. Yeah, it's going to make you feel like there's some kind of disturbance, but even though through the disturbance you're still getting the fruits of your labor, you're still getting the reward, karmic rewards coming to you, or action-packed rewards, right? So therefore you are going to be emotionally stable. You're going to find that you're still in the authority, and you're going to still feel like no matter what, the universe is protecting me because I still got the rewards out of the situation. So the shit can hit the fan, but you're still going to feel like you're rewarded. And you're still going to feel like you're in boss mode. It's still going to make you feel like, well, you know what, it didn't work, but you know what, and so you can say like Monday, Tuesday, I feel really screwed up, right? Or we could say like the 12th, 13th, I feel really screwed up, but by the 19th, I feel great again, right? So it didn't last very long, because now all of a sudden you're going to find that those fruits of the rewards are coming in for you as things are balancing itself out for you. Wow. So let's get to the end of the month. So you've got a pretty stable month here, even though there's going to be some ups and downs. Now remember, your fifth house of love, you could say, I don't know how that's going to work. My fifth house is all screwed up. Well, we're talking about the fourth house. There's other houses to screw us up and other houses to reward us as well, right? There's 12. This is only 1 out of 12. But in this area here, it's showing that there's a huge transformation going on. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a little bit of despair going on. And some of you might even feel like somebody's trying to disconnect, or you may feel like you're disconnecting from someone or the situation. So you could be rethinking an idea, rethinking on how all of this is going to be. You could even feel a little confusion towards the end of the month, but your High Priestess is coming in. So by the very end of the month, your intuition is going to open up as you're rethinking an idea and getting clear on a situation when it comes to the fourth house. Okay, so just knowing that, even though I feel a little discouraged over here, I'm still, I'm still in Emperor mode, but I'm still discouraged about this defeat. I'm still discouraged about this situation. Yes, I got this, and yes, I feel pretty good, but then something else comes up. The Knight of, it could be love, it could be a family member, it could be someone who wants to come in, who who's arriving. You know, it's funny, I want to say they're arriving late to the dinner, arriving late to the party. Why? Because now we have Mercury retrograde in shadow side as it's returning back to normal. So it almost feels like you're late from Mercury retrograde. Why'd you write in late? I just feel like they're late for the party. Like, why'd you get here? That puts you into this Queen of Spades, which is the Queen of Swords. It's putting you into this Queen of Swords, marking your boundary, and they're confusing you. The Knight of Hearts is confusing the crap out of you. It's in reverse, and it is very confusing. So you could say maybe a Scorpio, it doesn't have to be, is confusing you, and you don't understand why they're doing this. But they're arriving to cause confusion. They're arriving to, you know, ask some questions. They want to know what's going on, but you're keeping the courage around you. Yeah, they're coming in sad, sorrow, very upset about a situation. But like I said, it's kind of like, why are you late to the dinner party? And they also could be very stingy. Could even be I don't know, guys. I also hear too that it could be like someone you invite to, like a Christmas dinner or something. You guys are supposed to all bring a package. And it's like, you could have put $1 or two, even if you don't have any money, you could have given something. Um, and they're like, they didn't want to try to participate at all. It's like there's the 99-cent store, the Dollar Tree. You could have tried to do something, bring a card. I mean, anything. Made something. You could make a card. I mean, you could do something. And they just didn't want to do shit. So it makes you draw the line. I take that how it resonates because somebody's being very stingy around Christmas time. It's crazy, but it's the fourth house. I mean, it could literally be, like, I got something for your kids, because I'm their aunt and you're their aunt, but why didn't you buy anything for my kids when I told you I was buying something? Or have your kids make my kids something? I mean, there's always something we can do to show appreciation, gratitude, and love towards other people. It doesn't have to be spending money. It could just be as beautiful as drawing something, even if you're not the best drawer, it comes from the heart, right? You could even make a card. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do just to show someone that appreciation. I don't know. I just really feel that. And so it's almost like this feels like a Mercury retrograde, a past thing that's happened before, and you're like drawing a line in the sand. Because it's talking about exploiting. It's talking about exploiting maybe children, and you're coming to the point that maybe they're even there. They don't ever want to participate in anything that really comes to, Christmas. They don't bring in a pie. I mean, they just don't do anything. They're just there. They eat. They say hello and then they leave. So someone's like they're there more for their gain, but they didn't really care about being there. So this is actually, it looks like you're actually going to maybe embarrass this person because you've had enough, or your spouse might embarrass this person. Somebody in the family who could be a Gemini, a Capricorn, or a Taurus could actually embarrass this person to the point to where they leave. It could even be because of lack of agreement. They were supposed to bring something. Something is supposed to happen here when it comes to the fourth house, and they're supposed to bring something, do something, and there's going to be an embarrassment. It could be even a loss of friendship because this person is being greedy. They're taking advantage of you. Taking advantage of the situation. This person could be very vain. They just think that this is their overall, this is the way things are supposed to be. This is at their expense. No, it's at your expense, but at their expense. The embarrassment is at their expense, that's for sure. And it could be, family. family member, friendship. I don't know. There's something that's going on here that's going to be very dramatic. I do feel like they're exploiting. I do feel like they're taking advantage. And I just feel like there is going to be the end of that. You or someone is going to definitely open up their mouth about this situation. You know, and it could be at the expense of the children. And I said that in the very beginning. It could be at the expense of the children because I do have the Page of Pentacles. So it could be at the expense of your children and you just like had enough or grandma's had enough. Or somebody's had enough of this. If you're going to buy for the children, you need to buy for all the children. Or if I'm buying for your children, you need to buy for my children. You know what I mean? Like something going on, something over here. Or you need to bring something to the table. Yeah. It's definitely, misfortunate. But you're really coming to the conclusion that this person really is taking advantage of the situation. Instead of helping out with the situation. I mean, this person, maybe they could help clean up the dishes. Stay and help clean dishes, help clean up. Nothing. It looks like they eat, they leave. Eat, maybe even gain presents and then bail. Something is going on here. Something is going on here. But whoever it is, this person's going to open their mouth. Whether that's Capricorn, Taurus, or maybe even a Virgo. Yeah, because I see it here twice. Okay, guys. So let's get an overall card for the situation. Message from the universe. Ooh. Raw message, please. And it is, stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. I like that one. And be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. And what else do we have? We have listen to your body and do what it's asking of you. Very wonderful. I gotta remember where we're here. Very wonderful cards of just, helping out within the situation, keeping you steady. Okay. I love the bottom of the deck. It says, you're so special. Treat it with loving care. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.